So I'm making egusi worowo today. I'm cooking it in another style. So for my egusi worowo soup today, I'm having the worowo leaves, egusi, bushmeat, dry catfish, snails, palm oil, fresh pepper, onions, seasoning cubes, iru, crayfish, salt. First, I'm going to start cooking my snails and the bushmeat. Though the bushmeat has been roasted already and is actually very cooked, but you know you want it to release that flavor into your soup, so I'll start cooking it alongside too. So I'm going to add some water, salt to season it, locust beans, that's iru, so I'll just add seasoning cube to season it, stir on it. I'll be adding a little bit more water to it, so I'll cover it to cook. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to blend my pepper, onions and crayfish. For the vegetable, the worowo, my assistant has helped me wash, slice it. So I have my washed and sliced worowo leaves here. If you want to see how to wash and slice it, check some of my videos online. Okay, so I'm going to do the blending now. Onions, at least 1 bulb, fresh pepper, pepper to your taste, and crayfish. This is about 2 spoons of crayfish, 2 tablespoons. Alright, so I'll be adding about 1.5 cup of washed and cleaned egusi. Now I really like to wash and clean my egusi rather than blending it in the market dry, because even if the people who peeled it with their hands peeled it really clean, other market handling could add some dirt to your egusi. So by the time we are just blending from the market and cooking at home, so I'd rather you just get a good blender. So you either blend it dry or you blend it wet instead of just blending from the market and cooking direct. Okay, so I'm going to blend. Alright, so this is ready. I'm going to put some oil in my snail and bushmeat stock cooking over there. I'll be using about 2 cooking spoons of oil. Alright, so I just cleaned my catfish, dried catfish, and I'll be adding it to the soup. Lovely. What I'm going to do next is to add my egusi. Smooth, very, very smooth. Okay, so I'm going to cover it to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes before I add the worowo leaves. Now the worowo leaves is some kind of leaf that actually bring out a lot of water, just like your borogi, that's the water leaf. So because of that, I might not be adding any more water to the soup. So once it cooks 3 to 5 minutes, I'll add the worowo leaf, allow it to shed its own water, then the food will be ready, really. Alright, so I'm going to be stirring on the soup now, then add my worowo leaves. Now the aroma from the worowo leaves is what makes it worowo. It's different from any other vegetable that you want to add or any other leafy green you want to add to your soup. Just a little bit of salt. Okay, so this is going to be cooked for just 3 minutes because of the vegetable. You can cook it open or covered. Alright, so this soup is ready now, like ready, 3 minutes, and it's actually ready. Soup done. It tastes fantastic, just like snail and bushmeat soup. Fantastic. So it's time for my semo, and I've started mixing. Now I always tell people, don't overcook your semo, because when you overcook it, it becomes very soft. You don't have that pounded yam feel. And one way not to overcook it is to make sure your water is not boiled before you start pouring it. Lukewarm water or cold water to hot or till set is what you are looking for. Okay, my semo is ready, so it's time to eat. But first of all, we have to take those beautiful pictures. All right, so our Egusi Worowo is here.
Oh, this looks like pounded yam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I make semo.
The finger.
Yeah, because you don't need the hot water to start boiling before you pour the semo. It will overcook. So it's best for you to just start from cold to hot and till you get the consistency you are looking for.
Maybe I'm trying this for the first time.
Yes. Mr. Okoye has just mentioned from childhood he has never eaten egusi. So we are going to pity him if he doesn't eat this soup very well, but he can enjoy the snail and the bushmeat. What do you think?
Spicy. Magical hands there.
Egusi is tasty, really. Egusi, you really cannot go wrong with egusi, kind of. But I understand when people grow up not liking something, it's hard for them to change when they are older. So, but not bad, right?
Yeah, it's very good. I think the
vegetable
is
that Worowo leaf.
Well.
Yeah, Mr. Meka's wife is going to be very surprised when she watches this episode and says, "So, Oga, you are eating egusi outside, but inside the house you will not allow us to eat egusi soup." So, madam, don't be angry. We are just forcing him to try it.
This is good.
Thank you. So you can eat the snail now. And try out the snail. Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not like the usual egusi that I see. I think this is special.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel really good right now. To be honest, extremely good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Crunchy, flowing. This thing is good. What are you thinking there?
The egusi is appealing.
This is good. This is good. Very good.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.